Have you ever wondered what secrets the most prepared survivalists keep under wraps? Beyond the stockpiles of canned food, the intricate bug-out plans, and the shelves loaded with survival gear, there's a hidden world of prepping that often goes unnoticed. It's the unseen side of prepping, the secrets, techniques, and strategies that can make a significant difference when the unexpected happens. Now you might be thinking, I've got my canned goods, my water filters, my first aid kit. What more is there? Well, let's just say that prepping goes far beyond the basics. It's a holistic approach that encompasses not just the physical items you have on hand, but also the knowledge you carry in your mind, the connections you've forged, and the resilience you've built within yourself. In this video, Beyond the Basics, the prepper secrets you've never heard of, we're going to lift the veil on this unseen side of prepping. We'll explore unconventional tools and items that aren't typically on the average prepper's radar, but can be incredibly valuable in a crisis. We'll delve into advanced survival tactics and methods that are often overlooked or underestimated. We'll also share lesser-known strategies for optimizing your stockpile for long-term sustainability and reveal alternative sources for crucial supplies that most preppers don't consider. Plus, we'll provide insights into building valuable connections within the prepper community and how to prepare psychologically for stressful situations. And, because there's a lot of misinformation out there, we'll be debunking some common prepper myths and misconceptions, helping you get a clear understanding of what truly works and what doesn't in survival scenarios. So, whether you're a seasoned survivalist looking to elevate your game or a newcomer to the world of prepping, this video is for you. We're here to share these essential secrets that can enhance your readiness and revolutionize your survival strategy. Stay tuned as we delve into these prepper secrets that can transform your survival strategy. Think you've got all the gear you need? You might want to rethink that. Let's delve into the world of uncommon prepper gear. The unconventional tools and items that don't typically make it to the average prepper's checklist, yet could prove invaluable in a crisis. These hidden gems of survival gear can make a world of difference when traditional supplies run low. Consider a hand-cranked washing machine. While it might not sound like a critical piece of survival gear, maintaining hygiene and cleanliness is vital in a prolonged crisis. This eco-friendly, non-electric tool can help keep your clothes clean, preventing potential health risks. Next, let's talk about solar ovens. These devices harness the power of the sun to cook food or sterilize water. They're portable, easy to use, and can be a lifesaver when traditional cooking methods are not available. Moving on, have you ever thought about a bicycle-powered generator? In a world without electricity, this piece of gear can help you keep your devices charged. It's a clean, renewable energy source that requires nothing but a bit of physical effort. And let's not forget about the humble crowbar. This multifunctional tool can serve numerous purposes in a survival situation, from prying open doors to breaking up debris for firewood. Lastly, consider adding a manual grain mill to your gear. If you're storing whole grains for long-term survival, a grain mill can help you make flour for bread, cereals, and other food items. It's a simple tool that can greatly extend your food options in a crisis. These unconventional pieces of gear might not be the first things that come to mind when you think about prepping, but they can significantly enhance your readiness for a crisis. They offer practical solutions for everyday challenges in a survival situation, and can be real game changers when traditional supplies are scarce. As you see, there's more to prepper gear than meets the eye. Knowing the basics is key, but what about those advanced survival tactics that are often overlooked? In our quest for readiness, we sometimes forget that survival is an art, one that requires constant learning and adaptation. Let's dive into some of these lesser-known techniques that can give you an edge when the going gets tough. First off, food preservation. Sure, you've got your canned goods and freeze-dried meals, but what happens when those run out? Techniques like smoking, salting, and fermenting foods can help you keep your provisions edible for longer. But it's not just about longevity. These methods also offer a way to diversify your food sources and add variety to your diet, which can be a morale booster in challenging times. Next, let's talk about self-defense. Many preppers focus on weapons, but there's more to survival than just firepower. Understanding body language, for instance, can give you crucial insights into potential threats. Knowing how to de-escalate a situation or how to negotiate can be just as impactful as knowing how to use a weapon. And let's not forget about the importance of physical fitness and agility. These can make a difference when it comes to outrunning danger or enduring physical hardships. Finally, resource management. This goes beyond just rationing your supplies. It's about understanding your environment and making it work for you. Can you identify edible plants or sources of clean water? Do you know how to repurpose items for multiple uses? Can you make a fire without matches or a lighter? These skills can not only keep you alive, but also help you conserve your resources for when you really need them. So there you have it, friends. These advanced survival tactics may seem daunting at first, but with practice and patience, they can become second nature. Remember, it's not just about surviving, but thriving, no matter what comes your way. And mastering these techniques can set you apart in a survival situation. Managing resources efficiently is a game changer. But how exactly do you optimize your stockpile? Well, it all boils down to understanding the true value of each resource. Not just its face value, but what it can offer in a variety of situations. The key is to think creatively. For instance, a simple roll of duct tape can serve as a tool for repairs, a makeshift bandage, or even a fire starter. Next, let's talk about the power of rotation. When you maintain a stockpile, ensure you're using the oldest items first and replacing them with new ones. This keeps your supplies fresh and extends the overall lifespan of your stockpile. Then, there's the strategy of making your resources multi-purpose. This is where you get creative with how you use what you have. A bandana, for example, can be a head cover, a water filter, a bandage, or even a signal flag. The more uses an item has, the more valuable it becomes. But efficient resource management isn't just about how you use your supplies. It's also about where you source them from. Traditional outlets are great, but they're not always reliable, especially in a crisis. So you need to think outside the box. Look for alternative sources that most preppers don't consider. For instance, local farmers markets can provide fresh produce, while thrift stores and yard sales can be gold mines for tools and equipment. Lastly, don't overlook the power of knowledge. The more skills you have, the less you have to rely on physical resources. Learning how to forage for food, purify water, or make basic repairs can drastically reduce your dependence on your stockpile. Remember, efficient resource management is all about thinking ahead, being creative, and staying adaptable. With these strategies in mind, you can make your supplies last longer than you ever thought possible. That's the power of effective resource management. With the right resource management strategies, you can make your supplies last longer than you ever thought possible. Ever thought about the power of community in survival situations? Well, it turns out that the prepper community is a gold mine of knowledge, resources, and support that can be pivotal in times of crisis. Building connections within this community isn't just about having a network to lean on. It's about shared learning and collective preparedness. Each prepper brings unique skills, experiences, and insights to the table, making the whole community stronger and more resilient. It's like a survival library where each member is a book, rich with valuable information. Now, networking within the prepper community isn't just about swapping business cards at a survival expo. It's about building genuine relationships based on trust and mutual respect. It's about connecting with like-minded individuals who understand the importance of preparedness and are willing to share their knowledge and resources when the chips are down. But here's the catch. You have to be discreet. Prepping is not about broadcasting your survival strategy to the world. It's about being tactful, maintaining your privacy, and sharing knowledge in a way that benefits everyone without compromising your own security. Think of it as survival diplomacy. You're not just building connections, you're cultivating alliances. These alliances can become your lifeline in times of crisis, providing you with support, resources, and a sense of community when you need it most. So, how do you network effectively within the prepper community? Start by participating in online forums, attending local meetups, or joining prepping groups. Share your experiences, ask questions, and learn from others. Remember, everyone has something valuable to contribute, and don't forget to give back. Share your own knowledge and resources. Help others when they're in need, because in the end, the strength of the prepper community lies in its collective wisdom and mutual support. So let's shift our perspective a bit. Prepping isn't just about stockpiling supplies or mastering survival skills. It's also about building a strong community that can weather any storm together. Remember, in survival situations, strength often lies in numbers. Are you mentally prepared for a crisis, and can you separate survival fact from fiction? These are the questions we tackle in this segment, where we delve into the psychological preparedness required for survival and debunk some common survival myths. Survival isn't just about physical readiness, it's also about mental fortitude. Stressful situations can be daunting, and how you respond to them can make or break your survival strategy. It's critical to maintain a clear head, stay focused, and be resilient in the face of adversity. Techniques such as mindfulness, mental imagery, and stress management can be invaluable tools in building mental resilience. Remember, survival is a marathon, not a sprint. It's not just about enduring, but also about adapting. Now, let's debunk some survival myths. One common misconception is that raw wilderness survival is all about strength and aggression. In reality, patience, observation, and careful decision-making often prove more valuable. Another myth is the idea that you can go it alone. While self-reliance is essential, never underestimate the power of community. In a crisis, pooling resources and skills can greatly increase your chances of survival. And then there's the myth of more is better. In survival situations, it's not about having the most resources, but about using what you have efficiently. A well-managed stockpile of essentials and a solid plan can outlast a mountain of supplies with no clear usage strategy. Lastly, let's debunk the myth of the lone wolf survivalist. The idea of a single individual surviving against all odds makes for a great Hollywood narrative, but real survival is about community, cooperation, and mutual support. Isolation can lead to desperation, so remember to keep your humanity intact and help others when you can. Armed with these insights, you're now better equipped to face any survival situation. Understanding the mental aspects of survival and being able to distinguish between survival facts and myths will not only enhance your prepping strategy but also increase your chances of thriving in a crisis.